He's finally live. Now, let's get ourselves organised. We'll wait for a few people to join, and in the meantime, I shall put down some watercolour paper. So tonight we are using Derwent Inktense, and this is Seawhite of Brighton 350 GSM watercolour paper, cold pressed. My favourite paper on the planet. Hello, one person who has joined. Hopefully you're having a good Sunday, whatever time zone you're in. Just getting the paper stuck down. And then we shall make a start. So we have 2 thumbs up and 1 person. Not sure what's happened there. Oh, 11 people. Hello, William from Surrey. Now, let's have a look. Now, if I can get this up in front of me, then that would be good as well, because then I can actually see the different comments and things. Hello from Florida, Jill. Hello from New Hampshire. Now, look what I bought myself. I'd seen on somebody had said to me you should get yourself a pencil roll. Woohoo! So now I have this, which is an absolute joy. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are... Hello, hi, I'm from Norfolk in England. We are looking at this gorgeous little scene. This is of the Cotswolds from whenever I was over with Toby. And we're going to go for this one tonight. This is actually really, really dark green. So we're going to really, really not go with what looks like black. You can see it is actually just, you're just going to have to trust me, it's really dark green. Okay, so that's what we're going with tonight. I'm going to set these, maybe put them over to my left here. And what shall we start with now? Let's try and get in the color of, so you would have thinked he was about to say, hello, bonjour, or bonsoir. Black Dog, very pretty scene, thanks Sam. Barbara, hi Colin, just in from the port. I'm sure the sunset is beautiful tonight up there, the port being Portrush. And Louisa Arros. Je parle un peu de français, mais c'est pas bien, je pense. That's it, that's all I'm going to say. Okay, so I always start on the left hand side. So we're just gonna go in with this. And you can see this is breaking on me all over the show already. Sorry about the shadows. Oh, it's so lovely using these Inktense pencils. I just adore them. I think they're absolutely fantastic. Now, I suppose what you could do actually is tackle this in layers, really. I just start somewhere, because I know that if I didn't start somewhere and started to plan it all out. Ah, merci beaucoup. I was told once, I was all proud of myself, I was in Paris and I was speaking French and the lady said to me she thought I was Parisian. I was like, stop it. Anyway, it's the story that I will forever tell. So just holding the pencil, I was holding it quite close there to the nib, which always I'm talking about is for more control. But actually, I thought I would begin to move it back a little bit. So just trying to get this, get the nice, I find the movement of the pencil is so important. Now there is a little bit more of a curve maybe than I have captured here, but let's go with this for now. I have roughly about half an hour because my wife and I are going to sit down together and watch The Assembly, which I saw the one with Danny Dyer and we thought it was brilliant. Claire used to work with, still works with some children on the spectrum, but she used to work with those with severe learning, those severe special needs, and it was just really good, you know, watching that together. So we're going to sit down and do that. So I've given myself half an hour here, so we'll see what we can get done. It's very hard to see, but it seems like there's hopefully getting this somewhat right with the hedgerows. Monstera Deliciosa, I love how confident you are with your paintings. You just dive right into it. Well, that's very kind, but also I've been painting and drawing for a long time, and as an adult, I think I learned that you just need to jump in, because if you don't, you end up overthinking, and overthinking is definitely the enemy to good art. And also, the other thing, I was speaking in church today about that whole notion of accepting your own hand, and accepting, you know, who you are and what you've got, really. So this idea that actually I want to do that, leaning really heavy here. A guy made a comment, I can't remember who it was, and I'm so sorry that I can't remember, but a guy had made a comment and said to me, could you tell us the pressure that you're using? And so here I'm using lots of pressure to lay down as much pigment as I can. Black Dog, I've only been painting for about a month. I have to start the blank page in fear for a while first. Yeah, Vincent van Gogh said that there's nothing scarier than a page, but what I would say is don't yield to the fear, just get on with it. The only thing to be afraid of is that the paper would remain white, never used, you know. Okay, so M. Kelly Smith. Hi, Kelly from upstate New York. Oh, well, Gel, would love to visit there sometime. I was saying to Toby, I would absolutely love to go to America, and he and I do a few classes out there. And I wonder, could we get the people? I have just used Indian ink. That's okay. Ah, that's annoying. Well, he's talking about accepting his own hand, so I'm going to have to accept that one. Okay, what have we got? That's light olive. I don't want light olive. This is really good. This we'll use that one. Leaf green. This is really good. Having the I'll show it to you again. For those of you who didn't see, it cost me about £8 on Amazon, and I'm so chuffed with it. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, so going in. The good thing is this should be really quite give that idea of the darker tones, you know. And also it's going to retain some of that pencil work for me as well, which I absolutely love. Love the pencil work. Going to vary the line here. Okay, let's go with that. No. Actually, do you know what? I wonder, maybe get out that Indian ink again. I was enjoying your comments there, folks, so do keep the comments coming. Find it really helpful with a live, because it helps me to be able to help you if there's anything that you're looking to just ask questions about, really. Really do these lives, so hopefully they are of benefit to people. And to say, you know, all of the videos that you watch, YouTube for me has got to the point where it's becoming part of how I support my family. So thank you so much to everybody who watches. It makes a real difference to us as a family. So thank you so much for that. It's real, makes a real difference, and it is very much appreciated. Okay, let's read. So, Black Dog Blue. I've been using the Derwent Graphite Tint water-soluble pencils lately, more subtle than the Inktense, but really nice. Never tried them. Maybe give them a go, Black Dog Blue. Jill Pontier, let us know how you like the pencil wallet. I might need one if I keep purchasing those pencils. You hook me on them, thank you. Mark Vesey, scribbling content, yay. I know this is the bit with the Inktense that I love, because at this stage it really doesn't look like very much. And yet then whenever you add the colour in, it's just pretty darn epic. Okay. I didn't get that. Oh. Could you try again? No, I couldn't. Siri, leave me alone. Siri's talking to me again. Okay, so I'm getting out all my yellows, which I don't really get to use very much. Hello, Alan. Okay, so we've got sun yellow. I didn't tell you what I was using. I always try to remember to do that. So for anybody who wants references, Indian Ink 2020, and then I was using the leaf green 1600. This is Tangerine 0300, Sienna Gold 0240, Sun Yellow 0200, and then Sicilian Yellow 0220. Okay, so they're the ones that we're using. The other one that I might use is the Poppy red, the 0400. Okay, so let's get down. I think what we'll do, let's just jump in here. This is Sicilian yellow. Okay, Black Dog Blue. I sat outside with the graphite pencils, painted my local church. It's a lovely building. Go you. There's something so great about doing the plein airs, like it. And this scene as well, the bit I love about this scene is that Ford to really go scribbly like this with it. So I'm just trying to look across here at this scene, and hopefully you can see it there, and just really pick out where some of these colours are. Now there's more of a sort of a blue kind of a tint happening. Oh, Toby's just uploaded a new video. Go and watch it. Toby's great. Okay, so just remember, because these are Inktense, we don't need to, it's not that we need everything to be completely covered, you know. So he's using Sicilian yellow. Did he use the tangerine? I don't know that he did. Now, I don't really, I'm never really that great at capturing the idea of that sort of sun in it, but we'll give it a go, sure. I think you have to have that idea or that mentality when you're making art. You know, I worked for a long time with the pressure, and because what was at stake was my own sort of self-worth. If I didn't do well with this, it was just a complete and utter, oh no, I'm terrible and crap at this isn't good and all that stuff, which is just never helpful. So I have a high value now for just enjoying. Okay, we're going to put in some bright blue here. That's 1000. Okay, a couple more comments. Mark Vassy, I'm going to grab my pencils. Love plein air. Plein air April was brilliant. Well, yes, it was. Louisa R. Ross says, I use only Albec Durer Faber-Castell pencils, but your techniques are precious for the beginner like me. I'm glad that's helpful to you. Black Dog Blue, that's the mistake I made at first, coloring in with Inktense like a child with a colouring book and got way too much pigment. Yeah. But, you know, it's like all these things, you know, when you do anything for the first time, I mean, why is it that we think that because, you know, when we're just trying out with art, that somehow we're going to be able to do everything just super duper well? Honestly, it doesn't happen like that. It takes a long time. Okay, so it's going to add down a little, just a little touch of that bright blue, very, very lightly. Now the only thing is we'll probably end up with a bit of green, but anyway, we'll see where we go. Okay, how are we doing? So we're 15 minutes in, and I'm about to get to the water now, but I think before the water we have enough time for the stampers. So let's do the beloved stampers. Okay. I'm a sucker for putting things back. I like things being in their place. Okay, Krista Yakolski. Hopefully I pronounced that right, Krista. Hello from Ottawa, Canada. I've been absolutely enjoying your Derwent Inktense pencil tutorials. Love your style and your attitude. Thank you very much. Appreciate that muchly. Okay, so what I wanted to do was the stampers. Where did we put them? Okay, so I started my new watercolor class in Mossley Mill, which is really, really local. That was the day that my car decided to die. Oh, need the sign. Always remember to sign, Colin. I was going to put down Colin 26 there, but that's, I'm getting ever so slightly ahead of myself. No, this is not the Cotswolds, this is Cornwall. Let's go with Cornwall. Love the stampers. £2 from Hobbycraft. I don't even think they make them anymore. This is where we'll go quiet. It's such a calming process, isn't it? You know, just doing this. Does Cornwall have 2 L's? I would assume it does. Please correct me quickly. I'm about to hit the L stage. So if any of you know that is definitely 1 L, speak now or forever hold your peace. 1L, is it? You have those little stamps. Woohoo! They're great, aren't they? Is it Cornwall with 1L? Vermis, looking forward to see that ink flow, the black ink in particular. Yeah, oh, the Indian ink that I didn't realise I was putting down. Well, Cornwall with 1L doesn't look right. 2 L's, thank you, Vermis. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so I find that these little cellophane bags, the A5 ones, or A6 ones, sorry, are really good for, thank you, Alan. Really good for just keeping these wee bags together, because when I'm taking them to my class. So yes, started my new class on Friday, and I was meant to go and do a YouTube video with my friend Ingrid, who makes marshmallows, who I went to art college with and is a great illustrator. And the car died, so I couldn't go, and then I had to go on my bike down to Mosty Mill, which took me about 6 minutes actually. But I also felt like a scene from Goodbye Mr. Chips, me riding on my bike with my little backpack. Monster Deliciosa, do you ever manage to misspell something? Yes, many times. One times with a horrible commission that I had to redo. I've done it several times on lives, and I've regularly missed out letters. And actually I remember one time somebody bought it anyway. I was delighted. Okay, so I was hoping there would be more water in my kettle, but alas, there's not. Anyway, we've got enough. Hopefully we've got enough. Okay, so what brush to use? I think I'm going to use this big wash here. Just adds character. Yeah, well, that's one way to put it. Actually, do you know what? Let's go square brush tonight.